Remember when you could touch your toes? Easy, right? Maybe as a kid, you could basically fold yourself in half without a second thought. Fast forward to today, and does bending over to tie your shoes feel like a monumental task? You feel that familiar pull in your hamstrings, that ache in your lower back, and you probably blame it on one simple thing: getting older. But what if I told you that's not the whole story? What if age is only a small piece of the puzzle? The real reason you're losing flexibility has way more to do with your daily habits, the things you do or don't do, that are actively robbing your body of its mobility. Sure, things like injuries and not stretching play a role. But today, we're digging into the 4 real, science-backed reasons you're feeling stiffer and less mobile. And more importantly, we're going to show you exactly how to start turning things around. The first, and maybe the biggest, reason you're losing flexibility is our modern, sedentary lifestyle. Just think about your average day. You might sit at a desk for work, sit in the car, and then sit on the couch to unwind. Some studies suggest American adults spend an average of 7.7 hours a day being sedentary. All this sitting basically puts your body on pause, and your muscles and joints are the ones who pay for it. Here's what's happening. When you sit for a long time, especially if you're slouching, some muscles get stuck in a shortened position for hours. Your hip flexors, the muscles at the front of your hips, get super tight. Your hamstrings do, too. At the same time, other muscles, like your glutes, get weak from just not being used. This combo creates a huge imbalance. Over time, your body just adapts to this new, shorter range of motion and starts to think it's normal. This lack of movement causes a whole bunch of other problems. It limits the flow of synovial fluid, which is like natural lubricant for your joints, leading to stiffness in your hips, knees, and back. Your muscles get less flexible, and your body gets stuck in a nasty cycle some people call disuse syndrome. It's based on a simple, brutal idea: use it or lose it. The less you move, the weaker and stiffer you get. This can make normal activities feel tougher, which might make you avoid them, which, you guessed it, just makes you even stiffer. So, how do you escape the sedentary trap? It's easier than you think. You don't need to go run a marathon tomorrow. You just need to weave more movement into your day. First, break up long stretches of sitting. Set a timer on your phone to get up and move every 30 to 60 minutes. Just walk around for a minute, do a couple of simple stretches at your desk, or even just stand up. Next, work on undoing the damage with some targeted stretches. A simple hip flexor lunge is a game changer. Kneel on one knee, put your other foot out in front, and gently push your hips forward until you feel the good stretch. For your hamstrings, a classic forward fold, either standing or sitting, works great. Just try to keep your back straight to really get into the hamstrings. Do these every day, holding each stretch for about 30 seconds. Consistency is everything. Breaking up your sitting and doing these simple stretches will start to remind your muscles what they're supposed to be able to do. The second reason you're losing flexibility is one most people never think about: being even mildly dehydrated. While many sources claim that a large portion of Americans are chronically dehydrated, and medical studies don't fully back up the popular 75% figure, it's clear that many people don't drink enough water. Here's the simple science. Your body is mostly water, and that fluid is key for your connective tissues, your muscles, tendons, and fascia. To stay elastic and flexible, they need to be hydrated. Think about a kitchen sponge. When it's wet, it's soft and easy to bend. When it's dry, it's hard and brittle. Your tissues work in a similar way. When you're dehydrated, your body has to pull water from wherever it can to support your vital organs. That means less water for your muscles and joints. As a result, your connective tissues get stiffer and lose their stretch. This makes movement harder and can even cause pain. One study on runners found that when they were dehydrated, they had a significant drop in flexibility and an increase in muscle stiffness. So what's the fix? It's simple: drink water. And do it all day long. Don't wait until you're thirsty. By then, you're already dehydrated. A good rule of thumb is to aim for about half your body weight in ounces of water each day. If you hate plain water, you have options. Eat foods with high water content like cucumbers, watermelon, and oranges. Herbal tea counts, too. Also, keep an eye on things that can dehydrate you, like too much coffee or alcohol. An easy way to check your hydration is the color of your urine. If it's a pale, straw-like yellow, you're doing great. If it's dark, you need to drink up. Keeping your body hydrated is one of the easiest wins for helping your muscles stay supple and flexible. Okay, we're halfway through, and hopefully, you're starting to see that getting your flexibility back is totally within your reach. If this is making sense to you, and you want more practical, science-backed tips to help you move and feel better, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. We put out videos like this every week. The third reason you're getting stiffer is that you're probably ignoring a hugely important part of your body, your fascia. Fascia is this thin layer of connective tissue that wraps around everything inside you, every muscle, organ, and bone. Think of it like a single, 3D spiderweb holding your entire body together. When your fascia is healthy, it's slippery and flexible, letting your muscles glide past each other smoothly. But things like sitting too much, an old injury, or even stress can make this web get tight, sticky, and restricted. When that happens, the fascia can literally squeeze the muscles it's wrapped around, which is a big part of that tight feeling you get. A lot of the time, what you think is a tight muscle is actually tight fascia. Your usual stretching routine might not be enough because it often just focuses on the muscle. Fascia needs a different approach. So, how do you keep this internal spiderweb happy? You need to do things that specifically target it. One of the best ways is myofascial release, which you can do with a foam roller or a massage ball. By putting slow, steady pressure on tight spots, you can help break up those sticky adhesions and make the fascia more flexible again. For instance, slowly rolling out your hamstrings, quads, and back can release tightness that regular stretching just can't reach. Another great way to help your fascia is with dynamic, multi-directional movements. Fascia loves variety. Instead of just folding forward, try movements that twist, bend side to side, and reach. Things like yoga and Pilates are fantastic for this because they naturally move your body in all sorts of ways, which helps hydrate and free up your facial network. Even simple torso twists or side bends during your day can make a big difference. Pay a little attention to your fascia, and you might unlock a whole new level of flexibility. The fourth and final reason you're losing flexibility comes right back to that use it or lose it rule. As we get older and less active, we all start to lose some muscle mass. The process is called sarcopenia, but the real problem for your flexibility is what your body decides to replace that lost muscle with. When you lose muscle from not using it, your body often patches that space with tough, inflexible, fibrous connective tissue. It's like replacing a stretchy rubber band with a stiff piece of rope. This fibrous tissue is way less pliable than muscle, which makes you feel stiff and genuinely reduces your flexibility. On top of that, weaker muscles can't support your joints through their full range of motion, which limits you even more and can raise your risk of getting hurt. So what's the best way to fight this? Strength training. Getting some regular resistance training into your week is the best way to keep the muscle you have and even build more, no matter how old you are. You don't have to become a bodybuilder. Simple bodyweight exercises like squats, lunges, and push-ups are perfect. When you do these exercises, the key is to use a full range of motion. For example, when you do a squat, go as deep as you can while keeping good form. This doesn't just build strength, it actively improves your flexibility at the same time by training your muscles to be strong and capable through their entire length. Combining strength training with stretching is the ultimate 1-2 punch for staying flexible. The strength work tells your body to build and hang on to muscle, and the stretching makes sure that muscle stays long and limber. By actually using and strengthening your muscles, you stop them from being replaced by that stiff, fibrous tissue, which means you'll stay strong and supple for years to come. So, there you have it. That stiffness you've been feeling isn't just some random thing that happens when you have more birthdays. It's a direct result of your lifestyle. It's caused by the modern sedentary trap, the dehydration that makes your tissues brittle, that forgotten facial web getting all sticky, and your body replacing precious muscle with stiff tissue. But here's the most important thing to remember. You have the power to change it. You are not a victim of your age. You are in charge of your own mobility. By making small, smart changes like moving a bit more each day, drinking more water, rolling out your tight spots, and doing a few squats, you can stop this process in its tracks and even reverse it. You can get back that freedom of movement you thought was gone for good. Start today. Just pick one thing from this video and try it. Maybe it's a simple stretch, a bigger water bottle for your desk, or 5 minutes with a foam roller. Your body is made to move. Give it what it needs, and you'll be blown away by how it responds. Now that you know why you're losing flexibility, it's time to do something about it. To get you started, go check out this video on our channel for a simple 8-minute stretching routine that's perfect for beginners and hits all the key areas we talked about today. Thanks for watching, and here's to moving better.